Hello guys, so I'm about to watch the music video for King of the Mountain by Kate Bush, and this is from her Ariel album. Let's get right into it. I have no idea what to expect, obviously.
Could you see the eyes of the women? Could you see them screaming and waving? Could you see the storm rising? Could you see the guy who was driving? Could you climb higher and higher? Could you climb right over the top?
Those papers are swirling around way too fast for me to read anything.
Fill up his home with priceless junk. The wind is whistling. The wind is whistling through the house.
Okay, I just have to pause because something was irritating my eye, but I did just see Elvis Lives. This is interesting. Elvis lives again.
Looking like a happy man. In the snow with Rosebud and King of the Mountain. Another Hollywood waitress is telling us she's having your baby. And there's a rumor that you're on ice, and you will rise again someday. And then there's a photograph where you're dancing on your grave. The wind is whistling, the wind is whistling through the house. The wind is whistling, the wind is whistling.
What a visual.
Love will show you how there's somewhere, looking like a happy man. In the snow with Rosebud and King of the Mountain. Love will show you how there's somewhere, looking like a happy man. In the snow with Rosebud and King of the
Those birds in her hair or just highlights? I can't quite tell. You know, I'm very curious to hear what that song sounds like in the context of the album, because on its own, sonically, it doesn't sound as experimental as some of Kate's earliest works. So now I'm wondering if there's going to be a shift in her overall sound moving forward, or if I'm simply hearing the song out of context. You know, when I saw the title, I definitely did not expect the king to be Elvis, but here we are, of course. It's Kate, and it seems to me like she's just genuinely curious about how he's doing out there in the afterlife. Or perhaps she's even wondering if he's still alive. I am currently looking at the lyrics on Genius, and they have included a quote from an interview that Kate did with BBC Radio 2. And the interviewer, Mark Radcliffe, says, "Well, I think a lot of people haven't got a clue what it's about, and you like that." And Kate responds, "Yes, I do. I think it's brilliant. And I think whatever I have in my head when I write it is important to me. But I think it's very important how that works for people who then listen to it or see it or whatever art form it is, because they become part of the process. It's like when you read a book, part of the process of that book is you as the reader. You're as important as the book, really. It couldn't actually exist there as a book unless you were there reading it, so how you interpret it and mishear lyrics and ideas is great." And then Mark goes, "So you don't want to say what it's about because that kind of negates the process for people then?" And she responds, "Yes, I think so in a way. I mean, I thought it would be interesting to put this out as the first single because people might be intrigued by the lyrics because they're, not terribly straightforward. I don't think of myself as someone who's going to come up with writing a hit single, so I thought that might just give it a bit of mileage, that there would be a story there for people to try and discover. But loved the instrumentation on this track. The drums reminded me ever so slightly of Wuthering Heights, actually, or at least the sound of them, not so much what they were doing in the song. And the visuals here were gorgeous. Also, now I cannot shake the thought of Kate Bush purposely writing a huge pop record. Like, I'm sure she could have done that if she wanted to, but I can't help but laugh because I feel like if she were to do that intentionally, she'd twist it in some way, because that would be a Kate thing to do. But guys, let me know what you thought of the song and the music video, and what you'd like me to check out next. That's all for this one though. Until next time.